Conflict, oppression and suffering has affected our world in the last few years, leaving many people with nothing but sadness and grief. Both Uyghur and Rohingya communities have been persecuted in unprecedented ways. An attempt to strip all that identifies them has left many people scarred and traumatized. Lonely Orphans have been working hard to support the vulnerable among them at their time of need. In the last year, Lonely Orphans has spent hundreds of thousands of pounds on helping to support the needy families in poverty-stricken areas, delivering emergency aid. For Rohingya, thousands of people needing constant support, whether that involves food supplies, medical aid, educational support, water distributions, generating income projects and cash grants. Lonely Orphans are on the ground in Cox's Bazar, Ukhya, Balokhali and Jadimora, directly responsible for 30,000 families. Over the years, Lonely Orphans has assisted over 80,000 families. Several hundred of orphans are sponsored in orphanages that we support. Over 3,000 are provided free education. Over 1,000 families are supported monthly with food aid. 14,000 people benefit from our water wells, female empowerment center, as well as a training workshop for skills training has been built. Up to 60 women have been trained on and given sewing machines. We are currently building a model school in a rural area close to the refugees, providing free education among many more projects ongoing in Bangladesh. For the Uyghur, the Lonely Orphans team is on the ground in Turkey, helping those who are fortunate enough to escape prosecution and imprisonment. Several hundred female-led households were supported with winter supplies. Up to 400 orphans and vulnerable children have been supported. Over 100 families benefited from our food program. Our work continues and improves day by day. In Indonesia, our primary focus in Indonesia is providing aid in disaster situations and supporting local programs. Responding to the earthquake and tsunami that afflicted them in 2018, Lonely Orphans was swift in our response and assisted 1,000 families with emergency packs. We also supported with the rescue team on the ground by supporting 100 strong volunteer teams in Palu, Dongola, along with other affected areas in the region. Our ambulance program helps hundreds of people with an ongoing program to help people in various situations based in Yogyakarta and is mobilized if and when there is a disaster. In Thailand, the southern regions of Thailand where the Malayu community live is under-resourced and is under special measures. The community there needs support. As of 2019, Lonely Orphans have expanded their work here, in particular in the areas of Patani, Yala and Narathiwat. We support 2 orphanages which help support up to 600 children with free education, food and clothing. We also help these orphans and widows with income generating activity to help with their own development and well-being. As the suffering and poverty increases, our work must continue and grow. With your help and donations, we are able to support those in need. Join Lonely Orphans in making a positive difference to the lives of vulnerable children and widows by supporting our projects.